Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Closing comments, Kweku.
Yeah. You know, President Mahama.
You're a very good friend.
Yeah, it's so difficult sometimes handling some of these things. Kwame.
Kweku.
My main quote, Bibi was also, I think he was on one of the radio networks. And me quote two things, our kind. I want an investigation. And so that is why we said, come in the witness box and testify under oath. And you said you won't do it. After you refused, and I'm criticizing you, you are having issues. If you had sat in the witness box and we had asked you all these questions, what grounds would I have to be going around to say that you did this or you did that? Yeah, I think it was TV XYZ. Then the next line, Kwame. Quote unquote. This is what I want. They said we should have an investigation. Let's have an investigation. But I don't know if the police are the best to do that. I don't know what the police are going to investigate. We want an independent inquiry. Or let's go to ECOWAS. ECOWAS has an electoral body. Let them come and investigate Ghana's elections of 2020. I will welcome it. I will testify. Under oath, I will swear an oath and testify. I won't run away from the witness box. End of quote. Kwame.
Yeah.
Inima. Investigations, what would it be about? From what may read, also ECOWAS will be investigate the Ghanaian election 2020. You see, Nancy will be police from the 1 year investigations.
No.
That was about the alleged ballot stuffing, with some extra printed 1 million ballot. That's the focus of the EC complaint to CID. I'm told the NDC Fankasa so I a similar complaint, and I've said this cautiously because I could be wrong. The one so I double decker complaint be the one police phone share them extra na easy for them what they support it. The two the violence in Israel will take place was some coalition centers or constituencies, and also police phone him.
Yeah.
Now, Inima, President Mahama apparent invitation to or desire to get a ECOWAS. And he emphasized that ECOWAS were electoral body.
Yeah.
And see, I'm beginning to see on a focus. May I recommend this story, and I'm sure he's already aware of this story.
Which one?
Or party executives. This is a story published by the Daily Graphic. Headline: Emulate Ghana's election conduct. ECOWAS observer mission tells African countries.
Emulate what?
Emulate Ghana's election conduct. ECOWAS observer mission tells African countries. Date December 10th, 2020. Time 11:47 a.m. Story by Silvarius Kali Derry. I hope I've pronounced the name well. And Nana Kunedu. Let me read the excerpt. It's very important. International observer missions for Ghana's general elections have hailed voters for their keen participation and commended the Electoral Commission for supervising the successful elections. while the European Union Election Observer Mission has said the elections were organized in an efficient and transparent manner, the ECOWAS Observer Mission said African countries needed to emulate Ghana's example of conducting free, fair, and transparent elections.
Peace FM.
It's a yeah.
Mete.
At separate media engagements in Accra to give their initial overview of the elections they monitored, the two missions emphasized that the exercise had taken place in a fair, transparent, and peaceful manner. At a post-election meeting of the heads of international election observation missions to Ghana's 2020 elections, the head of ECOWAS Observer Mission, Mrs. Ellen Johnson-Sirleaf, said, quote, "It is pleasing to know that Ghana has lived up to its expectations in the conduct of elections in a free, fair, and credible manner." You see the challenge here. ECOWAS electoral body now will invite the one supplant here police for investigation. They will be feeding on this report by their mission. Sooner than later, Obakada wants to wear prejudicial. You get my drift?
Yeah.
ECOWAS, assuming without, the widest imagination, let's do some hypothesis here. There you drew this absurd level, and ECOWAS be penetrated there, yes. Yaba. Yaba conduct investigations into the generality of the elections, how it was conducted. They will not come minus what their mission observed.
Yeah.
Indeed, I think that you should perceive them as people who are already biased. In trust police, Ghana, because they report to the executive, or they are under the executive. Into Yanko beyond Ghanaian borders, Yanko for ECOWAS, or electoral body number. The electoral body from ECOWAS already they've bought into their mission's report. That says the elections were free, fair, and credible. Merry-go-round assembly, we invite him to join. It's a waste of precious time and space, in my candid opinion.
It's a waste of precious time and space.
It's a sheer waste of precious time and space. Needless call. I understand it within the context of political, agitation. Agitprop.
Agitprop.
Emma mentioned. Really, meanwhile, what the EC can the police investigating? And this is for more allegation there. 1 million extra ballot papers were printed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
is the focus. The election petition called the Supreme Court was an opportunity to examine whether indeed that election was fair and free, fair and credible.
But according to ECOWAS, it was.
Yes, and the Supreme Court's verdict also shows it was. Because case na momo de call you couldn't make your case. That is why Jean Mensah did not mount the witness box.
Because
they didn't make a sufficient case to compel her. This was evident.
Well, they said they did. And that the Supreme Court justices were protecting her.
Because we have the office of the former president and the person of the former president. I'm being cautious. But they come and it's a biaba.
Let's eat and drink tomorrow with her.
That's the truth. I'm a lawyer. And she said, baby, I made it's obvious I will never become one. But me follow proceedings. And subsequent to that, when the debate and things were going on, I had the opportunity of interacting with many lawyers, senior ones, judges, retired justices of the Supreme Court in Nanyama. That's how I educate myself and inform myself. A sufficient case was not made to compel the EC boss to mount the. If you know what the honor no obey your case,
as it happened in 2012.
Yes. Obviously, they were expecting her to come and make their case for them. But maybe so now dramatize the proceedings. Kwame, in him there, the election petition regulations, you know, ordinarily, Mahama should have been the one in the box making his case.
Yeah, but
he was entitled to let somebody do.
He was entitled.
But I'm saying he had that opportunity because don't forget, he's now saying he's prepared to swear an oath before the ECOWAS to testify. I'm saying he had the opportunity. It is embedded in the law. In that regulation. Yes, and he wasn't wrong to doing that. No. Yes, so nobody should misread what I'm saying. But I'm saying that the opportunity for him to have sworn an oath and vindicated his case is gone with the winds.
Oh,
no, it's gone with the winds.
One about the minimum, gone with the winds.
Maybe free crap. That we are aging. Yes, some difficulties here and there. But I mean, that's the situation. It's mentasi. A man from Kofa, the court proceedings, you know, just like the 2012-2013 petition, no one go through. NDC did not make a case strong enough to have made the court insist that Jane come in. Your option of not coming in doesn't arise.
But
the case is gone. That's the point I'm making. Look, in him there, they assembled a team to do all the work before quarter. Mekai social media what the video be by that will we you know. Who what to know? Minim say Ekaya. Yes.
What pop champagne?
Kwame, the impression given a Kubik Scrample or Professor Bios Abadi, President Mahama Natana ho, was sign bear 1 million documents. I'm being hyperbolic.
Pun intended.
They had sufficient time to build the case. In court, it wasn't there.
Maybe they have new
And
evidence.
the option that Mr. Bat is passed. Review. Tell one call for review. So so it is
play
passed.
the devil's advocate.
Unless a political strategy.
But how about the criminal aspect? On what can report to police, Libya?
Which one?
1 million. What's 1 million?
But that one then is not investigated by ECOWAS, a electoral body, where you can swear an oath and testify. And on a crash, so used to say police in him. And if so, and this is police in him, and that one is strictly criminal matter, assuming there's any merit.
There can be deceit of public officer.
And even criminal, say print those things now in your authority to print. They try to stuff it and they stuff it, and there's evidence for her. It's a criminal thing. Look, it will have nothing to do with the Supreme Court verdict or the Electoral Commission's declaration of the result. It's gone. We have moved on. So, really, unless this thing is part of a packaging of a political strategy, be there, look. But
it can be the year elections.
It's difficult talking
party elections.
But it's and the violence one. With the violence.
The violence one.
Inima, it's legitimate there, or there is Ghana police for consistent updates. On Chebian, I'm the police CID boss, or press conference, Mr. Bakaya. I think it was somewhere in February or so. Now update the nation on investigations in there. Nyama warrior Nyama. Where be more case because be court, be suspect, We need to emphasize the need for them there. Obama here updates. So cases were caught out. That you media able to me a follow up or very important. And two NDC members be so and a black one. Of course, both are friends. Kufibua.
Ama Kufibua.
Wako Shraj. Change madam.
Yeah.
With this violence aspect. My Shraj cried through to the police, asking for some details. Into one so still matter that one so Amalabam then did also the one where the police case violence and so called police. I'm not too sure how the two will merge up. But I mean, may so the Shraj will accept the move in the trade, the will be IGP questions, the trade, they've accepted to deal with it. Because Mekai 1995, Kumi Preko, TUC, petition Shraj, the one where the violence and the killings. Oh, no, they accepted, but the Attorney General of the day went to the Supreme Court, the Shraj need jurisdiction. And that was the end of that case. I'm hoping, and I believe now you move a bit forward. You deep in democracy, in fact, understand, you better understand, deeper understanding of Shraj war mandate in Nyama, and everything is looking like. Oh no, I support that in principle. My only thing that may so don't do stage be back there. There's like conflict of jurisdictions in Nyama. Into Shraj back there be so. Especially say police from the case need be concordant. I'm looking at all that global picture, but whatever it is, the principle there, we must know who did the killing and why. I have no difficulty with that. Nini abo boy say why a collision of resources. Wana no alcohol. ECOWAS have a conduct no display. So whilst we are looking at the criminal aspect, because once you shoot at people or you kill somebody, that is criminal. The fact that Ngwafuna Wabahon were not authorized does not excuse you of the criminal act. But in building our election architecture, we will look at all those things.
May not wholly be true. Go into the constitution. The state would not, in the face of a certain violent crime that may.
Yeah, but the state will investigate. No, camera team. I get your drift. No, I get your drift. No, but even that, the shooting incident, the casualties, and the rest all will be investigated to support what is in the constitution.
But I'm saying that your point that straight away once you shoot to kill is criminal.
Well, maybe you have a point. Maybe I exaggerated it in terms of the communication.
Yes.
But I don't know.
And also maybe it's time to go.
I hear you, but I don't know. Any incident of violence that lead to casualties, especially fatalities.
Yep.
Or there, you commit to investigating it and find the truth, because it's part of building your democratic architecture. That's the point I'm making. Yes.
And once you make that.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.